What we got?
Well, we have a successful transfer with a high grade 5AA embryo.
One that made it today.
It's good news.
Yeah.
As I told you in the morning that we had one early blastocyst in the morning.
Yes.
So when we came in the morning, we every day like routinely checked by 8 o'clock when we start. So
Yeah.
at the time it was early blastocyst.
Yeah.
But after like around like 3 o'clock now when we leave, before we leave, we again check that what's the status of embryo. So one of your embryo like early blast was developed very well for AA, so I just wrote it, yeah?
Oh my God, 4AA.
Yeah, so I just wrote it one for AA for you, so I was like, let me give you a call. So
Oh,
yeah.
thank you so much. That's so nice.
That's what I was expecting 2 in the morning, so I have to give the 2.
Oh, 100%. Thank you for telling me. So one's made it and then one might make it by tomorrow.
Yeah, that also I'm like hoping that it might chance. So I'll give you another call tomorrow morning, like as the routine. But this was grown really well today, so I don't want to wait until day 6.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we gave the priority to day 5 always, so I don't want to wait for this embryo to be, more developed tomorrow.
And that's
Amazing.
currently 4AA?
So AA means
Yes,
it's
David,
partly
it's a
hatched again.
The 5 will be hatched. 4
Ah.
size is like about to hatch, but 4A is again the same 5, just about the size.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, amazing. Oh, thank you for telling us. That's such good news.
Alright, and then I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Bye-bye,
speak to you
both of
tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, so I was just laying here and then literally Gino just came and laid just his head on my wound. Baby. Oh my goodness. Does he know something's going on in there? Literally, he just came next to me and put his head on me. That is the cutest thing. I've just been chilling all day and I can feel my eyes are getting heavy now. So I'm probably going to get a really early night. I'm just hoping this little baby just nestles in their new home, in mummy's tummy. Been having so many cuddles as well. It's been so nice. Nice chill day. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Karan speaking, one of the embryologists from London
Yes.
Clinic Bromley.
Hello.
Do you have a minute to speak?
Yes, we do.
Perfect. Is the David near to you?
Yes, he's next to me.
Perfect. Can I have both of your full name and date of birth? Perfect. We have one more blastocyst to free.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I was thinking you were ringing. Oh my God! The tone of your voice. I was thinking, oh no, it didn't make it.
No, it is.
Oh, and what
So
grade?
that's what we are expecting, and it turns well. It's a 4AP.
Oh.
Turning out very well, so we are freezing that one. I'll freeze in half an hour. So yeah.
Oh, amazing! It made it. So 4AB.
Yeah.
So what's 4AB? Is that just the one below 4AA?
So it's like, one below to 4AA.
Okay.
So we are giving the grade in between A, B, C, and D. So whatever the combination is like AA, AB, BA, BB, or ABBA, all
Yeah.
are good.
Oh wow! So it is still a really good one, is it?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God, this is so good. Thanks. We've got
Perfect.
3 in total. 1's in me and 2 in the freezer.
Yes.
Oh, that's such great news. Thank you so much for calling. It was exactly the number that I actually wanted, which was funny because
I think it's a David manifestation.
I literally did. I was like, it's 3. There's going to be 3. I know there's 3.
Yeah, David was like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and it's like 3, 3, 3.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Such good news.
Your cycle.
Yeah.
And we wish you very best of luck and come up with a very good news.
Yeah.
And in case it didn't work as well, don't be sad. We have 2 more for the 2 cycles. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're happy. Thank you so much.
All right. See you.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye,
Merry
bye, bye.
Christmas. Bye bye.
Bye.
I told you 3. I'm a manifestor.
So
No,
5AA,
because I want 3 children.
4AA. No, we've got a 5AA, a 4AA, no, a 5AA,
a
a
4AA,
4AA,
and a
4AB.
4AB. And they're all top quality. That's the top grade you can.
Well,
the top
AA is
three.
the top grade. 5AA, AA is top grade.
Yeah, but the
4AA is
4AB is just below that. It's still great.
Yeah, it's still great.
Because we were looking at all of the grading, weren't we?
Yeah, a
Still a good
4AB is excellent. No, it's not excellent. It's very good.
Very good.
Yeah. So, but we've got 2 excellent.
But look, we didn't, because we didn't know. They were slow. They were going a little bit slow, so we didn't know if they were.
Well, hopefully we've got one right here.
But it's day 6 post collection, so they still say blastocyst, as long as it does the blastocyst between 5 and 6 days, they're good to freeze.
How are you feeling today?
Feeling really good. Feeling really energized. I had homeopathic call today, just to see what prenatals and things that I need to be taking. So yeah, she sent me some good ones, which I'll share with you guys, you know, if you're interested.
And now you're off to acupuncture again.
I'm off to another acupuncture. The day after transfer is quite good, or day of or day after is really good for, apparently, really helps the lining and for it to stick. So yeah, last night I had a bit of a twinge though, didn't I? And I had a bit of a headache, but then my homeopath said I'm a bit dehydrated, so I'm drinking extra today. But yeah, no, I had a bit of a twinge. It felt like a hook, like went like that and pulled my uterus. It was really weird. Only like a couple of times it went like that, and I was like, oh, and it really crampy. But I don't know what that was. But that was the only thing last night. It actually woke me up. So yeah, I didn't know what that was. But other than that, I feel really good.
Okay, we'll keep you updated.
Guys. Oh, okay, we're here. I had a dream. I had a real vivid dream, 2 dreams actually, last night. And I'd always said, my body will tell me when to test. Like my body will know and it will tell me, and that's when I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so the clinic did tell me I can't test till the 30th of December, which is clearly not today. And today is actually Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve, baby.
Oh, happy Christmas Eve.
You're nervous, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm worried.
Yeah, but to be fair, like we have been I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, like of people doing fresh transfers and like when's the soonest you can test and when's like the best time to test. The fresh transfer, I did have a trigger shot, but I've watched so many videos of people testing from the trigger day up until day 10 pretty much. And every single person's I've watched, and I have watched a lot. This is what I've been doing in my spare time. I've seen the trigger shot always go down to 0. So anything before 8 to 10 days after the trigger shot is a no-go, because you could get a false positive, and we just did not want to get a false positive. So in my head, we were going to do it tomorrow, didn't we? But then we've got the kids coming over in the morning. We've got so much to do. We're hosting Christmas morning, and we're also busy tonight. We're doing it on Christmas Eve. At this stage, you are looking for quite a faint line. It's very early. It's 6 days, so it would be.
It does say 6 days sooner.
6 days sooner, yeah.
6 days.
6 days sooner.
6 days
Before your missed period. And to be fair, my period would be coming in like 5 days if it hadn't worked. So it's within the time frame. It's all a bit backwards when you're doing IVF, guys. Did I mention, for anyone new here, we did IVF. So we are 6 days past 5-day transfer. So if this happened naturally in my body, we would be 11 days pregnant, if that makes sense. Because it would be 5 days plus 6. So it would be 11 days, which normally you get your period at 14 days. So yeah, this is where 11, 12, 13, 14. So it'd be 3 days before the missed period. So we're not too far off. But obviously the first 5 days embryo was in a lab growing, and it's now, 5 days later it went in me.
Well, let's test. Let's see if it's...
The one we're doing is just 2 lines. Where are we going? You see, it's just a 2-line thing. How are we going to do it? And I peed earlier in my butterfly cup. Do you want to do the honours?
It's quite a nerve-wracking experience, to be fair.
Yeah. And look, to be fair, we've had so many negatives. It's like, it is what it is. And look, I know it can be faint, so, but we will test probably every day just to make sure it gets darker and darker. We have plenty of tests, so we're ready.
Ah, the suspense is killing me.
I know, doing it. Right, we need some time for 3 minutes. Do you want to get your phone? Like up. Oh gosh, it's happening. 1,
Hold on.
2, no, 3,
Yeah, I've got
4, 5. Alright, she's fully dipped.
What is it, 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Uh,
I've hid it behind the cup.
Well, what will be, will be.
I know.
We've been living like, I've been treating you like you are pregnant. I've been like living from a place of like, you're already pregnant.
Yeah.
222, that's been my number recently. 222. I keep seeing it everywhere.
Look, we've come a long way being here, haven't we, baby? Like 4 years, guys, since we had the conversation of let's just see what happens. That was the first conversation, wasn't it? It was kind of like, well, look, if it happens, it happens. We both wanted children. You knew I wanted children. And you were like, yeah, I've always wanted a little girl. If it happens, it happens for the first year. Then we got engaged. And then I was then thinking the following year, obviously we wanted to plan the wedding. And then in my head, I was like, right, let's just keep seeing what happens until, was it like March or something? I don't know when it was, but basically we didn't want to be giving birth on our wedding. So we avoided ovulation for like 5 or 6 months, didn't we? From the wedding, when we knew the wedding was coming. Because we were quite open having a bubba before we got married. But yeah, obviously that didn't happen. Then my cousin got pregnant. My sister-in-law got pregnant. And then we were like, okay, right, it's their time now. It's not our time yet. Our wedding came, and then after our wedding, we were like, right, that's 2 years unprotected sex. Obviously we were avoiding for about 5 months, so we didn't count that. But for 2 years we were, you know, and I think even like a couple of months, I think November and December, both the month before the wedding and the month of the wedding, I started ovulation sticks just to check we were getting the timing right. So I'm sure like what's going on, like the timing, we might be missing the time. So I started doing ovulation sticks, and then January came, and we were like, I was so disappointed, wasn't I, when I wasn't pregnant in January, when we come back from our honeymoon, and I came on and I was just in bits, like I was crying so much. I know, okay, timer. I was crying so much, and we were like, right, we need to go and get tests. So 2023 was the year that we had all of our tests. You found out you had low semen, really low, like a 5% chance it was going to happen naturally, less than 5% chance, wasn't it? And then,
Well, it just decreases.
Yeah, it was really low, and then they said it's unlikely it will happen naturally. It will just take you a lot longer. So we were like, okay, well look, it still could happen. My tests will come back. I had the cyst, so then I had to get the cyst removed in May. We were kind of that year, 2023, we were just like, right, let's just get these tests just to make sure we're super healthy. You went on Clomid. I think I tried Clomid once, didn't I? Just to see if that would help. But,
Babe,
yeah,
let's check.
We're doing it. Are we doing it?
Let's check.
It's just been a really long time.
It's not story corner, it's pregnancy corner.
But it's just how much we've done to get to where we are.
No, I know,
how many
I know,
negative
I know.
tests we've
I know,
had.
but right now we have a test over
This
there.
is our first round IVF. We know the chances. I'm very aware. I've watched videos. I'm just saying that I'm not naive to know, like, you know, they say it's 80% chance after over 3 rounds of its success.
It goes up every round.
Yeah.
It goes up.
So we knew in our head, right, that's it. We've obviously got 3 embryos. And by the way, I knew this. I said on the day we'd get 3 out of the 5. I said, no, I know we're going to get 3. And even though they said 1 on the day, I was like, but they were like, oh, but there's one that's just behind, one just behind that. I was like, they're going to catch up. And then confirmed, they caught up. So we got 2 in the freezer, 1 in me, and this is where we're at. And now we're going to look. You ready?
Alright.
No. Oh my God, it's actually...
What?
It's actually happening. We're actually going to look.
I'll
Is
look.
your heart racing?
Huh? No, my stomach's doing some... It's like sort of roundabout.
Okay, but it's fine. Like, we know it could be super faint. We might not be able to see it. It might just be a squinter. I just need to calm my central nervous system down. It's racing. We ready? I can't see anything. Oh my goodness. Can't see anything. Okay, it could be too soon. Yeah, I can't see anything. Oh.
Yep.
I thought I just saw like a little bit on the side there, but like where the line would be. No.
No.
It's just very less likely that it's going to be. Do you think it's just too soon? I just think I would have got a line by now.
Might not be happening this round.
I know. Look, and I even said this, like, I know the chances, like, I know that there's just, yeah, that it might have to be a couple of rounds. Because, also, because of how long I stimmed for and how much it's throwing my body off. Because I had to stim for so long, didn't I? Like 5 more extra days, so it out of whack to my body.
But surely you'd be showing something, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah. But look, it is really soon, so I just think we'll test when we're meant to test. I think that's going to be the best idea. It's just not, I just know it's going to happen. Like, I know it's going to happen. Oh, what are you doing? You can't force it out.
It's annoying me.
It's not yet. Not yet. I'm glad we did it today though, and not tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we can just get our head around it, do you know what I mean? It's coming soon. That's why I feel like I'm okay. It's coming in divine timing. I think that's why I like having the trust and faith in it's happening. This is what's making me feel like I know it's going to happen. Like my time is coming. Do you know what I mean? Our baby's coming. Just has to have the right environment. And with all of these meds, all of this stimulation, all of this thing happening in my body's it has gone through so much.
I agree.
Yeah. But look, we'll test again on the test date what they tell us to. Yeah?
Yeah.
Just to, like, it can be too soon. But at least we can kind of mentally prepare ourselves that it's probably
not.
Probably not this time. Yeah. I love you. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Oh, baby, I'm okay.
Okay, cool.
Are you okay though?
I'm a bit disappointed. Yeah. I've seen enough of them.
I know.
Seen too many of them.
I know. Yeah.
It's just annoying because we've been through so much already up until this point. It's just annoying, you just got to carry on going.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part, it's just relentless.
Guys, I don't even know if I showed you guys, but look. Oh. Yeah, that's what it is. But look, we've got Christmas, we've got the boys, we've got the presents under our tree right now, and it's not going to stop us from having a good Christmas. At least we can just enjoy this, wait until I come on, and then we go again. So until next time, guys. Well, until the next time we test, which is our official test date, and then we'll see. But lots of love and Merry Christmas from us. So it's the day after Christmas, and I've been so scared to test again. But the last couple of days, like David and I have just been contemplating on, look, if this hasn't worked, like to accepting it, like our next plans and like when we're gonna go again, and just like getting our heads around it. But at the same time, there's like that still bit of hope of the fact that we did test really soon, really early, even though we were expected to, you know, see a faint line as just, do you know? I'm talking. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Do you know? Come on. Come. Yeah, just even though it's so early, just knowing that we had, you know, a glimmer of hope. I wanted to hold on to that hope. And I did. And it allowed me to enjoy Christmas Eve, as in the evening after we processed it. It allowed me to really enjoy my day yesterday, actually, with the family. You know, and I felt this sort of like acceptance. Okay, I've got my head round if it is like a negative, full negative, obviously, after, on the actual date we're meant to test. Well, I mean, day 9, yes or no. But I'm kind of prepared for both now. So, I didn't want to test yesterday. Didn't want to even to see if there was any faint line. I kind of want to know if it is a really big fat yes or a big fat no. And either way, I'm prepared. But I've just been doing my research again and just seeing other people's stories and reasons why, it doesn't work, or other people not having positives until later on. Like, that is the thing about testing too soon and not getting anything. Obviously every single one I watched, there was something on day 6. But there's many factors, everybody's different. So I just knew if it was nothing there, then there wouldn't be hardly anything there, and I wouldn't want to even say like that's a yes, even if we did see a slight yes. But so my mind was made up that I wasn't going to test until day 8 or 9, really, after, nothing any sooner. But today's day 8, not testing today. But tomorrow, Friday, I think I will test, because I don't want to keep taking the progesterone pessaries over the weekend if I don't need to, because the actual blood test day is on the Monday. So I'd just rather not keep putting this in my body if there's nothing there to put it in. But I guess it's just that processing that sadness of, like, if the implantation didn't happen at all. But I'm glad I kind of did test to see, because some people say don't test too soon because it can give you a false positive and then you could have a chemical. But I tested day 6, so just knowing that implantation hadn't happened when I thought it had happened. But obviously it could still happen. I've researched saying 1 to 5 days for implantation to happen. And this is why people don't usually start getting to see things till like day 7, really. But it's those who implant really early that do get the tests, 4 or 5 days after transfer. So it is just showing that everybody is different. But, I had that instinct in me to like test, to know. And my body hadn't implanted like when I thought it had, like super early on, because it would have shown then. But then there's that still like ray of hope that it could have just been a later implantation. But ever since I took that pregnancy test, I haven't felt any symptoms. Like, my boobs aren't sore. I've not had any feelings. I've had little twinges still, but then that could just be like the period. But they're twinges, they're not period cramps. Just even now, I've got a little twinge. But this is just where I'm at today, Boxing Day. Still processing, but I feel like I'm more in acceptance. I had a few. The tears came today. I thought they were going to come on the day we tested, but they didn't. And I felt okay about it. And then yesterday when David was like, I want you to test, and I was like, I don't want to test, and I realised I was still holding on to hope yesterday. But then I just enjoyed that. I enjoyed that little ray of hope of still early. And then this morning I just didn't feel like I wanted to test again, and I'm just like that nerve of like, okay, I don't 100% know, but I feel like moving through the emotions this morning, I feel like I'm a bit more, and watching some videos, and you know, the chances, they go up so much after like the third transfer as well. So like 1, 2 is even more chance. It's like 65% first, 80%, and then 95% by the third transfer, which is really good. So, and we have 3, obviously 2 in the freezer. So I don't know, I just feel a lot lighter after I've moved through the emotions. But yeah, teary morning. And then it's not helped my tears by watching other people's videos and successes. But then this is good because I'm so grateful that other people share their stories, to know like you're not alone in this. And you know, every single person I've watched, even though it's like different people have failed or succeeded, doesn't matter, like everyone I've watched so far has had their happy ending, and I know my happy ending. I say happy ending, except for happy ending, but like just the happy baby. The baby will come, and I know that the baby's gonna come. I can feel the baby. Yeah, I feel her strongly. I still have this feeling. Yeah, and it's yeah, I still have this feeling. She's on her way. So whether or not she's in the freezer down the road or she's in my belly right now, I know she's on the way. So I'm just moving through the motions, and I'm finding more acceptance of where we're at, and I'm okay with it. And yet there's still a little bit of hope of when we test tomorrow morning. We're doing it tomorrow morning, and then I'll call the clinic and then let them know what it is. And if it's a no, I'm getting off the progesterone, so I come on. And then we spoke about this, about probably having a month cycle just to get my body back to hopefully normal. I want these, because there was so much fluid in my ovaries when I last had that scan. And I just would rather my body just level itself out. So I'm going to continue the acupuncture. And yeah, I've sort of got that plan in my head of the next steps if it is a no. But obviously if it's a yes, like wild, just wild. But the unknown is the most craziest part. It's crazy. This journey is crazy. I'm looking at you guys, whoever's on this journey, I feel for you. It's crazy. So many ups and downs. But it's coming. I have faith. I have so much faith. And to be fair, I think that faith got me through that day, that negative of just like pure negative. I was like, not even the slightest something. It sort of, it kind of went, whoom. And I was like, I might have to prepare myself that this hasn't worked. Which has given me a whole different perspective, because I'd been so positive that this was going to work. I'm like, no, it's working. I've been in that mind frame. I was like, no, it's going to happen. All my family so been there as well. It's going to work. But then, you know, God humbles you. But I still haven't lost hope, which is the main thing. Even if it is a no, I haven't lost hope. Like, we're still going. She's coming however she comes, in whatever time she's meant to be here. And I want 2 or 3. I can feel myself having a boy and a girl, and then a surprise. Yeah, and I know it's all going to be worth it in the end. But I thought I'd just come on here and share how I was feeling today. And well, I guess we'll check in with you when we do our final and last test before we get our bloods done. So sending lots of love to everyone who's supported us so far, and just thank you. Thank you for all your love and best wishes and everything. But yeah, this part was very much out of our control, so it was just if baby was going to stick. We don't know that yet, so but yeah, we did test probably a couple of days too soon for it to be 100%, but it's prepared us both ways. So I'm actually quite grateful we did. Right, it is test day.
Number 2.
It's test day number 2.
Test day number 2.
Yeah, last night, what was it? Oh yeah, I was spotting. So I was thinking, nah, I'm coming on the period. I had to Google though, because I didn't know if you could come on the period still on the progesterone, because my temperature's still up, but I was spotting. But then this morning I haven't spotted. I didn't tell you that. We moved. I feel like it was, to be fair, like we do feel like this is negative. I don't feel like it did work. I just feel like we would have seen something, but I'm glad we tested the day before.
Because it ruined the whole day.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't ruin the whole day, it just took a little while to move through the emotions.
Yeah, but we enjoyed the evening though, didn't we? Around your mum.
Yeah, we did. It just deflated a little bit. But
Yeah, that was the word.
I think
Deflated.
it's to be expected, right? I think.
Yeah, just to get our heads around and process it. But we moved through it all that day, and then in the evening we really enjoyed ourselves, and then by Christmas Day we were absolutely fine.
I'm already settled at a loss this
Yeah,
time
I
round.
feel like
think we've already accepted it. So if this is negative, it's not really going to have much of an impact. I feel like,
Yeah.
I've already accepted it, already moved through it.
Yeah, and I've had like I've had just twinges. I've not had crazy symptoms, just the sort of same really. Still like hot flushes. My God, last night I was sweating. But yeah, my temperature's obviously risen. But yeah, just feeling hot. I haven't really been eating a lot. I've not really felt hungry.
That's true, you've lost quite a lot of weight.
I've lost like 3 kilos since starting injections. So I don't know if it's the injections or it's my nerves. I have no clue, but my appetite's gone. But anyways, yeah, cervix dropped last night. So I'm thinking it normally, I Googled it, it drops before the period. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming on. So
I think you're coming on.
Yeah. And I am like pretty much due any time now. So
I've never seen such a well, I've seen loads of negative pregnancy tests, but it was clearly there was not even a faint line.
I know. So we're gonna just look.
Yeah.
So it's the same test as last time.
How do you feel?
Yeah. How do I feel? Not pregnant. Yeah, no, it's not there. Nada. Yeah, I just knew. We both knew, didn't we?
Sad.
Little M baby didn't stick this time, so it was sad. Like I feel like we processed the sadness, and I feel like since then I got my head around it, so I kind of knew, and yeah, I'm actually all right with it. Like I'm ready to just enjoy the new year. We spoke about not going straight away. Like I really want my body to get back to normal, like have a normal cycle.
I think it's frustrating that it went so well, like everything went so well, and the only part that really mattered was the part that the wheels fell off, shall we say.
I'm just gutted it was like the best grade embryo. I'm gutted we wasted it. I wish we kind of froze it.
Didn't waste it, it wasn't wasted.
No, I know, but I'm just saying though, because like my whole body and like everything was just all up in the air, and we didn't know if we could, and then obviously like it was sort of just like it was a rush to do it, which is just, it's sad because one's not now like there, we've only got 2 left, and it's just praying that, you know, at least one of those 2 do work. And I did also research that because I'm not getting genetic testing, even though my age is still like in the good range, just right at the top of the good range, the genetic testing, they say like 25% of all blastocysts are actually genetically good. So that's saying not like not out of 3, that's a 0.5%. So it could be less than 1 or 1. That's actually a good one out of the 3 we had. Just have to ask questions on why. I know like researching, there's like, you know, other people that had failed implantation. It can be just because of the embryo, like the embryo just didn't, like the body and the embryo didn't merge. It could be because the embryo was bad and my body rejected it, or it could be my antibodies or something like that. It's like a immune response, something in the body, and that's if you have multiple implantation failure, it means that my body, I might need a certain injection for it not to fight any like foreign object in my body. But then I have been pregnant before, so and I was pregnant, so I don't know if that can just happen. don't know if that's for people that have never been pregnant. But I guess we just have to ask some questions when we go in.
IVF is a shitty process. It's not a very fun process. I mean, the fun is that you're potentially going to get a child at the end
chance,
of it.
but we knew it was only, what, a 65% chance?
Yeah.
And it's a 40% chance. It's actually not a 65% chance. I feel like it's a 65% chance with the embryo we had. But you know how it increases over. It's 95% chance after 3 transfers. So that's quite good. Out of 3
All we can do is go again. I think, you know, I think what worries, or a factor of IVF is the, like, you know, how long can it go on for, and what are the costs that can be involved in it? Like, what are we're probably at around about £5,000 already.
No, it's about, yeah, it might be about 5.5, I think.
And this is not money like we've got funded for.
But that's cheap, by the way. That's cheap to like.
No, but now to do another transfer, it's another £3,000. If that don't work, it's like £8,000, and it's another £3,000, and it's like there is a cost as well to IVF, not just mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but also financially.
I know, it's all of it. But I'm not worried about the finances.
No, I'm not worried about the finances, but I know for people out there how much the additional finances couldn't add to your plate. It does to us. I mean, we're okay financially, but it's like...
Yeah, but it's worth it. It's a benefit, though.
It's worth it. Yeah, of course. But it is a factor. Cost is always a factor of IVF. You know, I feel sorry for people that get themselves into large amounts of debt. I mean, if they get a child, then it's not...
I know, the debt's worth it.
The debt's worth it.
It's just money, guys.
But it's like, if you don't get the child, my God.
Yeah.
You know, it must be so soul destroying.
Oh my God, 100%.
But yeah, first attempt and first fail. You okay?
Yeah.
We already knew, so we've kind of...
we're
going to go and have a drink today down fucking...
I know, I'm going to have a glass of wine. And we're going to enjoy New Year's.
Yeah.
And then I just want my body just to have a period to like... Yeah,
so I'm retry it end of February.
I'm going. Hopefully they like scan me and make sure like they might give us a bit of an idea of like when my body will get back to normal, and also if I can do that.
I think because of you, because you don't take any drugs, you don't take anything, any contraceptions. Like your body's not used to having all of those massive fluctuations with drugs and stuff.
Yeah, I'm guessing my body was just like, what is all going on? I'm not prepared for this. But I trust my body, it's going to be prepared when it's meant to be. I still know our baby's coming, so. And that's that hope. It's not even hope, it's like a knowing, it's a deep knowing. Our baby's on its way. And it could be in the freezer down the road. Yeah, to be continued, guys. And we'll keep you updated when the next round is, and if I can do a natural cycle, fingers crossed.
Until the next one.
Until the next one.